You can't be doing this yourself. You can't just be the CEO with every single one of the hats. You need good people around you to support you.
Hello everybody, welcome to Surge. This week we will talk about a question that we get often, which is, how do I start an e-commerce business? Now, John, we usually work with brands that do, I want to say, at least $2-3 million in annual revenue, up to $110 million in annual revenue. And when we get this question, there are a couple of ways that we can answer this. I mean, I always say, and I have notes here, product, platform, fulfillment, marketing, and marketplaces. So those are the 4 things that we want to go after. Let's talk about a product first. You work with different brands. What type of product do you think, if somebody was trying to get into the e-commerce game, what kind of products do you think are attractive now?
There's a lot of different products that a lot of people sell. So when you're talking about an e-commerce business, you could range from A to Z in a number of products. People sell t-shirts, they sell auto parts, they sell collector's items, they sell Barbie dolls and things. You could basically sell whatever appeals to you. This goes from $10 items all the way till $1 million items, anything like that has volume. That's what we're basically looking for. So if you have volume and people are out there looking for your item and there's demand in the marketplace, then you have an e-commerce business.
Got it. Now, the trick here is, again, what you want to look at is you want to look at competition. You don't want to get into, you don't want to really sell electronics online because you're not going to be able to compete. You're not going to be able to buy millions of dollars of product, and you won't be able to compete on price. So what you want to do is, again, the next step is the platform part of it is easy. You have options like BigCommerce, Shopify. Then you're looking into the fulfillment part of things. Where the supply chain and fulfillment, where is the product going to come from? Are you going to drop ship? Are you going to produce it? Are you going to create it? Are you going to maybe buy it from China? So these are some of the things that you need to identify. But there are a lot of dropship solutions right now that you could be using. Now, let's talk about the marketing side of things. Let's say I have the product. Let's say I have a niche product. Let's say I'm going to sell, RC cars, hobby cars, right? And I found a drop shipper and he's giving me decent prices. And my minimum purchase is $1,000, which is not bad, right? And I have the platform. Let's say I put it on Shopify. And I have 20 products, site is ready, everything beautiful.
Great.
Marketing. How difficult is the marketing, John? Because there are so many other people selling RC car toys, right? What is the best way for me to get started?
Best way for you to get started is to call us. We're marketing experts. You want people that are doing marketing, that are in the marketing game, that live it, breathe it, and basically work in this field every single day. If you know your business and you know RC cars, we know marketing. So I would say if you're looking to do marketing and you're looking to get into that phase, look towards an agency that knows what they're doing. Somebody that really knows e-commerce, and not just a regular agency that does ABC, somebody that this is in their wheelhouse and they can knock it out of the park for you. So company like Optimum 7, we do this every single day. There's a lot of components that go along with this, from the SEO side to the paid side, paid media. There's a lot to go along with it. So I can go into detail about what we do in terms of marketing. That's the secret sauce over here. But basically what we want to do is just drive leads and drive qualified people to your landing page. That's what marketing essentially is. So when people are searching for you, we either put an ad out in front of them. We do display ads, we do search ads, we do shopping ads, we do tons of different styles, depending on what the intent is of the user. We'll drive the people to you and hopefully they purchase.
Now, if your objective is to make millions of dollars, as John stated, you want to work with an expert, you want to work with an agency, and you want to find one expert and follow their advice, because there's a lot of technical stuff here. There is your development, your mobile, your desktop, conversion optimization, integrations. And that's if your objective is to make millions of dollars. Now, John, what if I am a single mom and I just want to start something and I want to make $5,000, $6,000 a month? What if that's the case? What would you advise all those individuals who are not making millions of dollars, but they want to make some sort of income?
Okay, so in this case, if you're a single mom looking to get some volume out of this, there's a lot of different places you can go. But if you're looking to make millions of dollars, that's a whole different strategy. If you're a single mom, you probably want to look at places that are a little easier to manage, like marketplaces, for instance, like Facebook Marketplace or Amazon or something just like that.
Etsy, for example.
Or Etsy, exactly. Pinterest, things like that. So they're a little easier to manage. You can do them in lower volume, and you still get some sort of like a user base that could be generated from that and that you could build off of.
Yeah. Now, if you're starting out, really a lot of people get stuck on the design side of things and product selection. That stuff is all easy. Really the marketing side of it, building the brand and building traffic and targeted traffic and having people become excited about your product is really the difficult part. And the last thing that I have here, John, that I want to discuss, let's say you built this, let's say you brought it to $10,000 a month sale.
Sure.
And we see a lot of people getting stuck there because they don't know what to do next.
Mm-hmm.
Now, from a scaling standpoint, of course, it helps to work with an agency.
Yep.
But from the e-commerce businesses that you work with that scale fast,
Yep.
Can you tell us 3 things that they have in common?
Yeah. So the 3 things that you should probably have would be the first, you got to have the product. So you need to know exactly what you're selling. You need to have that inventory. You need it readily available so you can just ship that right out and the user can just get that 2 seconds. Boom. The second thing would probably be the integrations and the systems. So basically, you want all this stuff flowing together so that it's easily manageable. And then you kind of know from point of sale all the way till delivery what's happened through that journey. And the third one, it's a big one. It's the people around you, the team. So you can't be doing this yourself. You can't just be the CEO with every single one of the hats. You need good people around you to support you. And that comes from the fulfillment, the people doing the marketing, people doing the development, people doing the delivery, everything all across the board. And your business is only going to be as good as the people that surround you as well.
So it's not difficult to start an e-commerce business, but in a competitive market like North America, it's definitely difficult scaling an e-commerce business. And if you want to start it and then scale it, you have to pay attention to an execution plan or an actual growth plan for your e-commerce business. We'll talk to you guys next week.
Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to our channel for more videos on marketing, e-commerce, custom development, and much more. Plus, new episodes of Surge, our weekly e-commerce and digital marketing podcast released every Wednesday.